Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 18 career mode. Here today, we're going to be starting a brand new World Cup playthrough for the 2018 Russian World Cup. We're going to be playing as Germany here today. So guys, if this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release my second World Cup video, which will be featuring Brazil. But if it doesn't hit that target, you just have to wait a little bit longer for that next upload. I plan to do a lot of these World Cup videos over the next couple of days. We've already played as Australia, Portugal, and England, but there's still a hell of a lot more teams on the list. We've got Argentina, Belgium. Let me know in the comment section down below what other series you would like me to do. So we're going to be playing as the Germans. Mein Gott! We got dumped out of the World Cup. That went like German, and then it went British for some reason. But we're going to be playing as Deutschland. We're going to be playing a 4-3-2-1 formation. This is the team I'm going to go with. I think this is the strongest possible squad. Let's get stuck into our first simulation match against Mexico. So we've got Neuer, Kimmich, Hummels, Hector, Gundogan, Ozil, Kroos. I've picked Leroy Sané up front with Marco Reus, and Thomas Muller is going to be leading the line. We beat 2-0 Mexico with Toni Kroos and Leroy Sané getting off the goal scoring. But it's crazy, they didn't even get out of the group in real life. So hopefully we can change things in this alternative history. Now I'm going to simulate through the group here as I don't feel like there's much of a challenge. I have reworked this squad incredibly well. As you can see, I've got Ozil up front. I think Royce might have potentially been injured in real life for the first couple of games. But they didn't even pick Leroy Sané in the squad, which I think is just insane. Because having him up front and Gundogan just behind him, the two current Manchester City boys, you'd think it'd be quite easy for them to win. So we've smashed a 4-0 victory there, 2-0 now. We're facing the Korean Republic. Can we get a last-minute win here? And it's a 3-1 victory. Leroy Sané, the golden boy of the group so far, beating 3-1 away. So if we're beating them away, look at this. We've managed to get 9 points and 9 goals for our group. We've absolutely smashed it, and Mexico goes through us now. I'd much rather prefer to play the group match. Oh, we're going to be facing Brazil in the round of 16. Leroy Sané, 3 goals. Toni Kroos with 2 and 1 assist. Hector with 1 as well. Okay guys, welcome to the first match of today's episode in the round of 16 against Brazil. It's a really big challenge. Obviously, Deutschland didn't get out of the group stages in real life, so hopefully we can progress to the quarters where we can potentially get Poland or England. So, we're going to be playing Thomas Muller up front, Royce on the left, Sané on the right, and we've got Ozil creating the plays. Kroos and Gundogan in the midfield, Kimmich, Hector, Hummels, Boateng, and Manuel Neuer in goal. We're playing at St. Petersburg, over in Russia, of course. I think there's some crazy fact that it's like the furthest stadium away. It's like on the border with Finland. It was called Leningrad back in the day, and Petrograd, a couple of things. But Zenit St. Petersburg, that's the football team's home. So we're going to be facing Brazil. Obviously one of the best attacking forces in the World Cup. I still have them tipped to win. At the time of recording, England have just won on penalties against Colombia, and I've been loving the World Cup. I've been watching so many matches. And maybe I can talk about it in a couple of other videos. But they're playing Gabriel Jesus, Coutinho, Neymar, Fernandinho, Fabinho, Casemiro. Wow, Miranda's like 87 rated, isn't he? Thiago Silva, Alves, and Marcelo. You forget how strong of a defensive unit Brazil is. Regardless, let's get stuck in. Casemiro. Gabriel Jesus finds Fabinho. Oh, he's hit the bar. It's an open net. Oh, and Brazil go just lacking incredibly early on. Brazil on the attack and missed by the smallest of margins. A bee's dick, if you will. Sané cuts back. Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané beats 2 at the edge of the area. Shoot! Oh, Leroy Sané with a sensational goal. Just before the 12th minute, cutting inside, beats 1, beats 2, they stay off him, but Leroy Sané is incredibly athletic. He keeps on running to centre himself, hits it with his left, hits it hard, beats Marcelo on the cutback. What a strike from the young German. Oh, in the top left as well. His mother's a famous gymnast from what I can remember. Gold medal winner as well. I'm sure she's proud at the end of that. Top bins in the left. Leroy Sané cutting inside is on fire in this tournament. Muller receives the ball over the top. Thomas Muller, determined to be the most famous. Muller! And Ellison pops it out. We'll hunt this down. Muller. Oh my god, Thiago Silva with the bicycle kick clearance. I swear I've never seen that in real life, but it happens in FIFA quite often. Hector charging forward on the left. Hector puts it in the box to Sané and nearly goes 2 for 2. Neymar on the counter-attack absolutely burns Kimmich there. I'm going to have to bring Matt Hummels up. Contain, boys, contain. Fernandinho takes a touch. Toni Kroos gives away a penalty. How cracking was his free kick to keep them in for the next game. Toni Kroos is giving it away here. Neymar is now going to step up. Manuel Neuer, if he can pick the right way, should save it. Neymar goes to the left and Manuel Neuer saves. I picked the left-hand side. Whew, that was a close one. I nearly went to the right at last minute, but Neymar gets no golazo. Excellent stuff, Manuel Neuer. Gundogan finds Toni Kroos. Royce pushes off the man, cuts back with space. Nah, he's done too much there. I should have just tried to ping it. Toni Kroos finds Sané on the counter-attack. Sané cuts back. Royce trying to beat Thiago Silva. Marcelo chops Marcelo over the top to Muller! And it's a sloppy piece of display from Ellison. And Thomas Muller drops to the deck, does the salmon. Look at Royce here beating Thiago Silva, chops Marcelo. And it was a heavily contested ball there. Thomas Muller just gets to the header of it. I don't think Ellison was expecting it. It's pissing down with rain. That's why it's currently raining heavily in St. Petersburg. And I guess Ellison might have slipped up there, snuck under that tiny little chicken wing. It's 2-0 against Brazil. Casemiro finds Gabriel Jesus, goes Rosé. Paulinho hits it. Oh, he's converted that incredibly well. That's a classic Paulinho goal as well. From China to Barcelona. A pretty untrodden sort of route, but regardless, Paulinho puts it into the back of the net. Man, it would take a really good goal to break Manuel Neuer's clean sheet. And it was definitely one as well. Look at that at the edge of the area, kind of like Sané's, but he actually had to do a lot more running to get his finesse off. It's time to make some substitutions. We've got an abundance of quality players. So let's bring on Timo Werner, Red Bull Leipzig. Man, let's bring on Julian Brandt, and let's bring on Julian Draxler at the cam. We've got Goretzka, and we've also got Sami Khedira. Okay, let's bring everyone else on. Hector finds Draxler inside. Julian Draxler. Hector put it into the box, and there was no contesting that. Sané, he's giving it away to Paulinho. That's dangerously close. Oh, Leroy Sané has gone in with 2 feet. He stuck it into the Brazil goalkeeper. And it looks like it's going to be a yellow. Oh, thank the gods. I couldn't afford to have Sané out in the next match of today's episode, potentially against Poland or England. I don't know just yet. Sané. Timo Werner sees the run of Julian Brandt. Go, Julian, you've got a lot of pace on you. Julian Brandt takes a touch. Julian! Not a convincing enough finish. Roberto Firmino. Alves. Brazil. Oh, I was trying to cut out that pass. Close it down, close it down. Oh, they nearly brought it back there in the 88th. Brazil. Determined. Oh, Manuel Neuer gets a save to that. But that's it, guys. The full-time whistle has blown. We have claimed a 2-1 victory over Brazil here today. They were convincing in the last 10, but we were stable, concrete in defense, if you will. And we've managed to hold on for the victory. So now we progress to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And Poland with the upset beat England, knocking them out. Portugal face Argentina. Well, we have the quarters against Belgium. Sorry, Poland. I'm tempted to simulate this one, to be honest, because I think we can convincingly beat them. We've beaten Brazil 2-1. I would have played it if it was against England, but I think we're going to comfortably beat this one against Poland. I want to continue on with a tougher challenge. So, we're going to go with the simulation match. 10 minutes have been played. And it's a 2-1 victory. Marco Reus and Milik pick up the goals there. So, a pretty convincing win, if I do say so myself. However, Jerome Boateng has picked up a red card. Portugal progressed to the semis. France and Belgium. France knock out Belgium, and they're in the final. And now we face Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. Okay, guys, it's time to make some substitutions and change up my team somewhat. Jerome Boateng is currently out, which is incredibly upsetting. So we're going to have to bring someone on. I feel like I probably should replace Hector as well. To be fair, we've got an abundance of defenders, so we should be right. So we'll bring on Rudiger. And I'm actually tempted to bring on Howardess for Hector, as I feel like he can play left back there. If we can sort of consolidate ourselves a lot more. So, yeah, Rudiger is not your in and out centre back, I would say. Like, you're better off playing Howardess in the back there. So like, Howardess is a mould of sort of a centre back, but he can play left back, so that's why we're going to pop him there. So we've got a solid backline now of Howardess, Hummels, and Rudiger, and Kimmich. So that should be enough to contain the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, who could be playing on the left and right. So it's probably a really good idea bringing in a stronger fullback to deal with the runs of Nani and Ronaldo. So that's why I've gone and done that there. Bringing off Hector, he's alright. He's short. I think like Howardess is above 6'3", so we got that going for us. But we're in the semis now of the World Cup, guys. Germany has come on sways and bounds. I attribute my success so far to my signings, bringing on Leroy Sané. I'm blown away as to why Jogi Löw didn't even bring him on. Like, you'd definitely bring him instead of Julian Brandt. Ronaldo, Silva, Bernardo, Pepe Font, Siemdu, Guerrero, Mario, and Patricio in goal. So Ronaldo is currently being fielded. Howardess. Oh, a nice 1-2 pass for Howardess. Howardess has made it into the box. Cuts back. Hits it. Oh, Pepe with the deflection. Gets it out. Rudiger can't contain with the power of Ronaldo. Cruz. Too ambitious. Reus finds Ozil. Creates a lot of space there for Reus. And gets the shot on target. Thomas Muller charging forward with the cutback. Hits it. It's going to get to Leroy Sané. And Gundogan wins it on the header. It's ping pong back and forth. On the header to Sané, on the header to Gundogan. He rises to the occasion. The former Borussia Dortmund man from Turkish descent rises to the occasion and wins the header there. Oh, Sané didn't even win it. It was a Portuguese player. Excellent stuff. Patricio comes out with the punch. He nearly punches him in the back of the head by the look of it. Excellent stuff. Sané trying to create something forward for the Germans. Reus cuts it back to midfield. Toni Kroos sees the run of Reus, takes a touch, takes two. He's in the box now. Marco Reus hits it across the face and drags it severely wide. It's going to be a Portugal counter-attack here now. CMD. Oh no, we've cut it out. Sané finds Marco Reus. Marco Reus puts it in the box to Thomas Muller. Oh, cool, calm and collected. Thomas Muller makes it 2-0. And he slaps the goalpost there with his boot. Absolutely thumps it away. It's 2-0 just before the 55th. Marco Reus finds Thomas Muller at the back post. And he just sticks in the header there. You don't need him to be a convincing finisher. You just need him to put the ball into the back of the net with his head. He scored 2 goals with his head, Thomas Muller. You forget how tall he is. I really like Thomas Muller. He's such a good player. It's time to make some substitutions here now. Let's bring on Timo Werner just to try and run and harry the defence, who are already incredibly weakened. Let's bring on Julian Brandt for Royce. I really like him in FIFA, Julian Brandt. I think I might bring on Goretzka in the attacking midfield, just to replace Ozil, because sometimes Ozil, especially in the second half, he gets knackered and he can sometimes blunt our attacking output in the attack. That's just in FIFA in general, I think. Hummels from the free kick, plays it short to Toni Kroos. Gundogan, Goretzka short, a nice pass there. Timo Werner finds Sane! Oh man! On the half volley there. Portugal. Carvajal, William. Oh! Come on, you got to close that down. You got way too close. Toni Kroos from the free kick finds Timo Werner! And it's a nice save. And a nice clearance for Portugal, if I do say so myself. But that's it, guys. The full-time whistle has blown. We have claimed a 2-0 victory here today over Portugal. And Germany are now in the FIFA World Cup final. Okay, guys. Welcome to the final match of today's episode. We have the FIFA World Cup final against France. Jerome Boateng is now cleared from his red card, so he's going to be playing in this match. I quite like the replacement of Howardez, so we're going to keep him on instead of playing Hector, but we're going to be playing the French, who were dumped out in the Euros by Portugal a couple of seasons ago. So we need to go in and win this one, hopefully, here today. Man, oh man, the final. Who would have thought the Germans would have made it this far? A betting man like myself probably would have. I thought they were going to actually win it this time around. But, yeah. They were the favourites of the bookies, weren't they? Germany. And, of course, Brazil. But let's see how France's campaign has been. They've beaten out Belgium, which is not an underestimation at all. It shouldn't be. So let's see who the French are going to be playing here today. If they play Giroud up front, we might have some problems. But we'll see how we go. So, France are playing Griezmann, Mbappe, Fekir, Zonzi, Matuidi, Kante, Mendy, Koloshinia, Varane, Sidibe, Loris. Okay, so they're playing Koscielny, right? Okay, no Varane, interesting. Howardez on the attack. Oh, gets the deflection off there. Howardez is really charging forward for us. Royce finds Howardez. Howardez! Oh, if that went in. Marco Royce breaking away. We've had the early couple of chances against the French. Now we've been cut out there. Oh, Ozil collects with the back heel. Gundogan! That's a handball, Mendy! Ozil. Royce. Muller. Slips in Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané! Oh! Mendy on the attack. Griezmann charging forward. Griezmann, get it out, get it out! No! Oh, and Zonzi on a plate there. Shifted from left to right, and my defence was pulled. And France's first shot on target for this match goes in. That is some fresh horse shit there. We had 5 clean-cut chances, and we couldn't convert it. Oh, fuck off, Nzonzi. Kroos, let's try and create something here. We need to bring this back. Just trying to put into Thomas Muller to try and get it down. Muller! Muller! Oh, what was that? You had so much time. Muller. Gundogan. Gundogan. Lloris saves. Royce can't win the header. Mbappe. What was that tackle? No! What is this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Nzonzi breaks away. And we're 2-0 down against the French. We've been robbed in this match. We've been absolutely robbed. It sometimes happens to you in FIFA. Like, everything goes the opposition way. Look at that tackle. That tackle there from Jerome Boateng allowed the pressure to get invited on. We need to bring on some substitutes. We need to bring this back. Nzonzi has scored 2 fantastic goals so far. Let's bring on Timo Werner. Let's bring on Goretzka. And let's also bring on Julian Brandt. 2-0 down before the 60. Timo Werner. Breaks into the box. Cuts back in. That's a penalty. Sane. Oh, get it around. Kimmich. Kimmich can't even break it. Kante. Come on. Julian Brandt. Timo Werner. Back. Julian Brandt. Boateng. How does that not go in? Oh my days. Guys. Unfortunately, the full-time whistle has blown. We've made it all the way to the FIFA World Cup final in Russia. And we've been dropped out by France. 2-0. Man, those stats are going to be so heavily within our favour. But hey, you win some, you lose some. And that's just how it is, I guess. Oh, that really, really does suck. We definitely had the most convincing chances. But at the end of the day, only goals matter. And the French were able to convert theirs. It's just unfair. I had so many more than them. Like that, even that Jerome Boateng, that last-ditch effort. How did they save that? But the French have prevailed here today in Russia. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for my next FIFA World Cup video. That is going to be Brazil coming up in the next couple of days, unless this video can hit 500 likes within 24 hours. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below players you would like me to sign. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Let me know in the comments players you would like me to sign, of course, and other career modes you want me to do. Stay tuned for more FIFA 18 content on the channel. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus